Yo, what's up? I wanted to talk about Reforging and Reforgelite, really awesome tools to maximizing your stats. So what is Reforging? Reforging is the ability to shift the secondary stats on your items by using the Reforger. You can take any singular secondary stat and shift it to something else. I'll just give you an example. Restore it. So this is what it will look like just as a bare item. Right now I need to cap hit, so I will take haste and I'll reforge a percentage of it to hit. But you can do this for every single one of your items, and so it's very math intensive, and a lot of people don't really want to get into the weeds of that. So there's an add-on that does it for you called Reforgelite. And Reforgelite is a really awesome way to automate the entire process. So I'll show you that right now. So don't be intimidated by all of this. It's throwing way more information than you actually need. Really what you need to understand is what your spec is. So for me, protection. And then it's going to tell you what stat weights you actually care about. And then you're going to set it to what your target level is. So if you're rating, you need to make sure that you're hitting +3 target. Hit cap in this game is 2550 rating, and then if you're just doing soft cap, it's 2550. But as a tank, I need to aim for the hard cap. I probably won't get there, but those are the two most important stats for me. And then it shuffles the other stats based on this order. So if I valued mastery over haste, I could put this like this, and then once it took care of my hit and expertise, then it would shift any of the other remaining into mastery. So then what you would do is you would just hit calculate, and then it would tell you right here on the right hand side what it will reforge your stats to. And so right now it's already been done. So my character, if you see here, has been exactly reforged to 7.5 hit and as much expertise as possible. There's not enough secondary stat at this item level to hard cap me, but it's reforged everything that it can to maximize both my hit and my expertise. So that's pretty cool, right? So I'll give you an example of, let's say I want to reforge my ret set, and I have some shared items. So there's certain items that I use right now for both sets, so I don't want to mess up those stats. So I'm in my ret set right now. I'm going to open it up, and then I know that if I just hit my preset for ret, it's going to go to the hit and expertise soft caps, and if I hit calculate, it's going to fully reforge all my gear. But I don't want it to do that, so I'll just lock, my helmet, cloak, chest is swapped, wrist is not, gloves is not, pants, rings. Okay, so now when I hit calculate, it is only going to look at the pieces of gear that it can change to maximize these stats. So when I hit calculate now, it's going to shift everything around, and it will tell you, here's the hit and expertise soft caps, and then it's going to shift everything around to lower my crit and give me more haste, because that's what I care about the most after I hit my caps. So then after I'm done doing that, I just hit show, and it's going to tell me the cost of reforging it. And then once I hit this reforge button, it'll automatically do the entire process for me. And there you go. Now that it's spent all the money, I can look at my stats, and you'll see I'm a little bit over on hit chance, but that's just because that's the way that the secondary stats shook out. It hit my expertise very, very close to just 7.5, and then the rest got reforged into haste. And so that is Reforgelite in a nutshell. And so every time you get a new piece of gear, so I can show you an example. Let's say, for example, I got a new ring and a new neck and a new helmet. So then you have your preset already, you hit calculate, and you'll see it's going to change the stat weights because it's going to min max it based on these weights here. And then you hit show and then reforge, and then boom, it does all the things that you need to do. So you can do that to juggle sets, you can do that to process upgrades, and it does all of it automated, really cool. GG's.